Hey, what's going on, folks? It's Creative Duelist here, representing Team FDK, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome, folks. Today, I'm here with Gishki's. I'm going to profile the deck profile for you folks. And before I get started, just going to make a couple of announcements. If you folks would like to join our Facebook group, links will be in the description. If you folks would like to support us on a personal level, please check out our PayPal. And of course, we are sponsored by Inked Gaming. They sell a variety of items such as mouses, keyboards, and mats. So please check out Inked Gaming with the promo code TeamFTK10 to get you 10% discount on anything you shall purchase through Inked Gaming. Now that's pretty much it for the announcements, and we're going to go right into the meat and potatoes of the deck profile. So let's begin. So starting off with the monster lineup, I've got the triple Gishki YuGiOh. This is our ritual portion of the deck. YuGiOh is your win con. You can FTK with him. There's the traditional OG Gishki FTK or OTK you can do. But what he does, essentially, you can pay 1,000 life points, you draw a card, reveal it. If it's a Gishki monster, you get to shuffle a card on the field back into the deck. So that part is mandatory once you've revealed the Gishki monster. Otherwise, you just draw the card and you don't spin anything. I like it because it doesn't target, so it spins back things that try to protect themselves from specific targeting effects. Then we've got one Gust Kraken. Gust Kraken is just to kind of make your opponent go -1. So if you open up Gust Kraken first turn, and she gives you free information on whatever cards your opponent has. So you get to look at 2 cards and snipe one of them back into the deck. So you make your opponent go -, which is pretty nice. And then of course there was the infamous Gust Kraken. There was like when Gust Kraken was at 3 and you played it with Heralds. It was so disgusting because you just hand loop your opponent and they've got nothing. So that was one thing. That's why Gust Kraken is still at 1. And then for last, the ritual monsters, I've got the one Mind August. Mind August is it recycles the graveyard, so you can shuffle back 5 cards in anyone's graves and return them back into the deck. Really good, because sometimes we have dead Aquamirrors in grave and no ritual monsters to shuffle it back. So August comes in quite handy, and it's really good against some decks that kind of need cards in the grave. So it ruins graveyard strategies for your opponents in certain matchups. So that's going to round up the whole ritual lineup, folks. For the Gishki monsters, I've got the triple Gishki Abyss. He's literally he's Stratos in fish form. Searches any Gishki monster with 1,000 or less defense from the deck to your hand except itself. And I do apologize, I had to proxy one of the visions, but I've got triple Gishki vision. I can't find my third one, don't know why, but you must play 3 of this. This card is so integral for you getting the FTK off. But you can discard vision and search for any Gishki ritual monster from the deck. And also it has a special condition where if you are to ritual summon a Gishki monster, he can count as the whole tribute, which is pretty nice. And then we've got triple Shadow. Shadow does the opposite of vision. You discard Shadow to search for the Gishki ritual spell from the deck, and he himself can be used as the whole tribute for a ritual water monster, I should say. So it's not actually specific, I apologize. So you can even play this in Necros, so it can substitute itself for the whole tribute, which is pretty nice. Then we got triple Gishki Beast. I chose to play 3 of Gishki Beast because I like the recursion. It's an easy link, and of course you can also go into Bahamut Shark and do your totally awesome play as well. Then for the one-offs, got the one Gishki Chain. Chain is just there to give you free information and to help stack the top deck, stack the cards at the top of your deck. So it helps to get YuGiOh's effect off more efficiently. It's more guaranteed. So then you're going to draw into a Gishki monster. And we got one Gishki Vanity to round up the Gishki monster lineup, because I like playing one Vanity. People kind of sleep on this. Vanity comes in handy because he makes your play safe, especially when you're trying to get the YuGiOh combo off, because if they stop Gigas, you are in a very dangerous situation. but you can discard him, and your opponent can't activate spells, traps, or spell trap effects or monster effects when a Gishki monster is ritual summoned or when a Gishki ritual spell is activated. So you pitch vanities, you're basically solemn free. They can't solemn any of your stuff. So that makes vanity really good. So that's going to wrap the Gishki lineup. And for the odd supporting engines, I've got the double Tunable Princess, just to help us bring out the Abyss and help us get the effect more efficiently. And I play a mini incantation engine, double Talismandra, and then the double Candle, just to round up our monster lineup, folks. Okay, for the spells, I've got the triple Gishki Aqua Mirror. You got to play 3 of this. It has a grave effect, so you can shuffle it back into the deck and add back a Gishki monster from your graveyard back to your hand. So again, it helps to recycle your plays. So Aqua Mirror is very essential at 3. I wouldn't play any less. Then we got triple Salvage. Super rares look really beautiful, don't they? Salvage is just to recur back your Gishki Shadow and Visions back to your hand, so you can just repeat the combo. We've got double Murray of Greed, just to kind of unbrick hands, because you can draw some garbage hands. Double Surface, to bring out the Abysses, to abuse the effect. Because Abyss's effect is not once per turn, I believe. Let's double check. Yeah, it's not once per turn, which is pretty cool. And I've got double Mound of the Bound as my spicy tech. This protects YuGiOh because he's level 10, so he can't die by card effects, and he can't be targeted by card effects. And since he's a level 10, and if he destroys a monster by battle, you get to burn your opponent for 1,000, which makes the FTK and EOTK even more solid. Then 1 Terraforming, and then 1/1-for-1 to round up the spells. And for the last of the cards, I usually don't play traps, but this is like a really spicy tech that I found, and it works with Gishkis. I play double Get Out. Get Out is more or less like a side deck card, but it does the exact same thing as YuGiOh. So you target 2 monsters your opponent controls that were special summoned from the extra deck, and you shuffle them back into the deck. Unfortunately, it does target, but it's still good in situations where, say, like your opponent has a link monster, and it's, you kind of want to interrupt their play. You can just go Get Out, and then, tell their extra deck monster go piss off. But yes, that's my spicy tech. I play 2 Get Outs, and it's working so far. And that's going to round out the whole main deck. Okay, for the extra deck, this is literally all I play, because I've looked into so many options. You can play more cards in the extra, but 9 times out of 10, because of how the deck is, the main deck puts in a lot of work. So you're always just going to be you're going to be sitting on YuGiOh's a lot. But I'm still going to show you my extra deck. So I've got double Miss Starboy. It comes up often because of the beasts. Then I play double Abyss. Is it Abyss? Alacia, double Alacia. I like her secondary effect. So if a card, if she is destroyed by an opponent's attack or card effect, you get to pitch a water monster from the deck to the graveyard, and then target a water monster in your grave and special summon it in defense. So again, you can bring out Abyss. You can bring out YuGiOh if you've already ritual summoned him properly. You can bring out anything, which I like. And then the rank 4s, you can play more rank 4s. This is just what I play. I play the little Bahamut engine. You can even increase this, so you can play 2 Bahamuts and 2 Awesomes. And then I've got just the 1 Gustav Max and the 1 Super Dora. Gustav Max is for the FDK, and Dora is just to keep control of the neutral game. But yes, folks, that's going to wrap up the whole main deck, extra deck, and the whole profile. So thank you all for watching. If you folks enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. Comment down below. Feedback is always like to hear. Tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. Please check out those links down in the description. But yes, folks, this is the Creative Duelist, representing Team FDK, signing out. Peace.